At Porto Politécnico, we believe that education for entrepreneurship has a lot to do with cultural and an entrepreneurial mindset. We want our students to have it, to teach themselves a way to face new ventures, to face reality that sticks with them for life. It's a cultural issue. And one of the ideas we had is that we need to bring together different scientific areas, different students from different schools, our schools. So we came up with this idea. On one hand, we wanted to bring all of these different schools together, break the silos and have them work together. But also we wanted to involve unusual suspects in entrepreneurship programs. And for us, the unusual suspects would be the students from our arts department, music, especially music department. They haven't been involved that much. So we came up with this idea. We came to the music students and we asked them to write a new piece of music about the entrepreneurial culture and mindset of Porto Politécnico. But we put one condition. This new piece of music should be written and should be performed with non-existing instruments. So the first challenge would be to create those instruments. And so the students came up with great ideas. We selected a few ideas, 6 ideas of new musical instruments, and we created interdisciplinary teams with musicians, engineers, and designers to develop and prototype those instruments, those 6 instruments. So we gave them a small budget for raw materials, prototyping, etc. And we said, you should organize yourselves, you should manage the team, manage the conflicts, you should take care of yourselves. We will drop by as teachers every now and then to provide you with some guidance, with some support, with some mentoring, but the responsibility is yours. You need to deliver working prototypes by the end of June, so that they will be used in a final concert that will perform this new piece of music about Porto Politécnico's cultural entrepreneurship and culture and mindset. So it was a great project because it gathered students from different schools inside Porto Politécnico, and throughout the project they were kind of left alone, even though the pedagogical part was ensured by teachers and mentors. They were left alone to develop what we would call soft skills, interdisciplinary collaborative projects. And to make it all more complicated, we brought in some students from other universities from Europe and South America. So each team was actually an interdisciplinary, international team that had a goal, a challenge, and a small budget to develop it, and they would need to organize themselves. What they did throughout the project was very similar to a startup. They had to divide tasks, they had to manage conflicts, they had to manage intercultural differences, scientific differences, they had to decode, they had to translate each other's languages, but they had to organize themselves towards a common goal. I would say that for us, the most important was not the final destination of this journey, it was actually the journey. Even though the final destination is cool, we will have a concert with all these brand new 6 instruments that were built out of this great project in Porto Politécnico.